What's cracking? Big and back, me and Moon. Welcome to the Shenanigans podcast, featuring the Royal Lord of Upper Mexico and the God of the light-skinned niggas, Nuwamba.
Just like some Nuwamba.
Check it. Yeah, we got it. Yes, sir.
Welcome to the motherfucking Shenanigans.
Shenanigans podcast.
Round of applause for the first episode.
Episode 1 with 1 million. Today's topic is wash your ass and your aura, right? Because we know that, well, we should know that physical hygiene is paramount, you know what I'm saying? Cleanliness is next to godliness, right? But we also, people need to be properly informed that we all have spiritual hygiene that we need to attend to too. We all go out into the world on a daily basis, and in order to participate in the marketplace, we must interact with the energies and entities of other people, and those things have the ability to attach themselves from us. And so we need practices to where we frequently wash our spirit or our aura just as much as we wash our ass. And some of you motherfuckers is dirty and we can see it on you. Man, you ain't took no bath, you know what I'm saying? You just use that Dove soap, but you probably need some Love soap. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the baba for the Love soap, man. Stop playing, man.
For real, tell me about it.
For real.
Yeah.
You done ever had a day where when you was at the house, you was feeling good and shit when you woke up, you know what I'm saying? You go out, you get around somebody, now your whole vibe done changed, you know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck your whole vibe.
Fuck your whole vibe up. They give you a headache and shit just being around a certain individual.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So what's some of your favorite ways to cleanse yourself?
Well, some of my favorite ways to cleanse myself, man, is one of my favorite ways is basically to just crack a coconut.
How do you properly open a coconut?
I mean, everybody got their ways, but man, I take a wine. I know it's kind of bougie. I take a wine opener and I just twist it on the top of it. You know what I'm saying? To create holes. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm able to pour it into a cup, drink it. You know what I'm saying? Or pour it on top of my head and wash my aura.
So you poke a hole in the coconut with the wine opener?
Yeah.
Nigga, you ain't never told me that. Nigga's a whole game from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you come with a direct question. That's some crazy shit, nigga. I started out busting my shit on the side of the house.
Hey,
What
brother,
was you saying?
Ass.
Huh?
You should ask.
I probably did ask, man. You told me some crazy
Hey,
shit.
you just asked, you got the answer.
Damn, that's why I ain't never did that.
Yeah.
Right now I'm on the hammer.
Yeah, so you don't know why you using the hammer.
I tapped that bitch with that hammer. You know what I'm saying? To get that bitch open.
Nah, brother, you don't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I remember the first time I tried to open I went and got a coconut. I thought I was gonna cut that bitch open. I got a machete and everything. That bitch did not budge, nigga. Like,
That's how it be sometimes, man. You gotta.
it's a tough ass exterior.
Yeah, man. You know, that's really some sensei shit.
What?
Without how I open coconuts.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's high level wizardry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I was telling you.
Extreme finesse.
You're a young Padawan.
You said what?
That's why I call you a young Padawan. I said, in due time, you will learn the ways of the master.
You said you called me a young what?
Padawan.
Padawan. Fuck your damn, nigga.
I said,
Fuck you talking about?
yeah, nigga, I'm telling you the truth.
I am. Come
I was
on.
like, you're going to learn the ways of the master.
I will. I say.
Soon.
I will.
It's coming, bro. You already know a lot of shit anyway.
I ain't in no rush, baby.
Man,
You know
tell
what
me
I'm
about it. I'm
And,
still not in the rush.
One of the favorite things that I've learned to manipulate my auric field is chanting. You know what I'm saying? The meditation of chants
Right.
that I learned from watching that video with Baba Shango Direct.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I lean on most in a moment type situation. If I feel my energy shift and I'm in public and I need to You know what I'm saying? Reset the vibe of my personal space.
Yeah.
I'm either go to the chant or I'm gonna go to the Shago Dare one or I'm gonna go to the Omi Tutu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those words help me. And see that all of this is a proof of the power of word, right, and sound. And the power that letters themselves have to manipulate frequency. This is actual. This ain't no conspiracy theorist, crazy metaphysical nigga shit. They got the studies where they show you if they write love on the glass of water and look under the microscope, those molecules are reacting differently than if they wrote the word hate.
Right.
On that. You know
I saw that too.
Yeah. So you got that. The letters themselves have some type of what we would say magical property to it.
Right.
And then sound. You know what I'm saying? Sound has the power to move and manipulate matter as well.
Yeah,
you know
true indeed. Yeah, all that is relevant what you're saying. I just wanted to point out like my experience when I feel different types of energy or whatnot is to not technically like I don't just react right off the rip. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I become very observant. You know what I'm saying? And watch it, and I also am looking at the person to see if they even know that the aura that they're emitting now. You know what I'm saying?
So out of 10, how many times do you think the person is aware of the state of their aura, be it positive or negative?
I mean, 90% of the time they're not aware. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, well, damn, they don't even know.
They don't even know they on some bullshit.
Yeah, on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't even know they on some bullshit.
Okay,
So
how would you say for those type of people, the people that fall at that 90 percentile, what are things that they can do to be able to become more aware of their own energy that they
on
emit?
energy, on aura.
Yeah.
You know, you said it best, meditation.
Oh,
I
for
think,
sure,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So meditation is like, that's like one of the best ways to do it. I just recently got me like this 526 megahertz whistle, and that's what I use to meditate now. You know what I'm saying? Blowing
Got
it.
all the cheat codes, nigga. What?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whistle that you blow, and you breathe in the chi, you know what I'm saying? And then you blow out whatever bad energy that you have. I do that first thing in the morning or while I'm taking the kids to school or whatever. I just be meditating with that, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga ain't send me no whistle or nothing, man. God damn.
Hey man, you know, you got. I mean, these spiritual tools.
I'm over
you
here
know what I'm
struggling.
saying? You ain't struggling, brother.
I'm trying to push myself to the 528. He got the whistle.
Yeah, I got
Straight
the whistle.
shortcut with the 528.
No man, this working wonders because I was like, okay, you know, belting and singing certain notes and stuff. I was like, wow, man, blowing that whistle has really helped me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is really a cool ass device that they created.
So you saying it helped you as far as your performance? And
My performance. Yeah,
that's crazy. That makes sense though.
'Cause, you know, singing involves a lot of breathing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and knowing when to breathe and when not to breathe, and so you know what I'm saying. It's just a beautiful thing, man. That's why I told you at the end of that last show, I had hit that high note. And I was geeked, you know what I'm saying? I was like, the dude, and little man had cut he had cut it off, right?
Yeah.
I was like, no, you know, run that shit back. Run it back. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get that off.
Let me get that off again. You know what I'm saying?
I can go there now.
To let you know that it was real. You know what I'm saying?
That's their work. That's the type of work you gotta put in. Though.
That's cool though.
And that's the thing. I think people need to be aware of how your spirituality affects your craft. And these are things you could participate in no matter what faith you practice or believe in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can be a Christian and keep you some sage and some Palo Santo, you know what I'm saying, to keep your vibes right in your crib at the bare minimum. You know
burn you some frankincense and myrrh.
Gotta keep the
You know what I'm
frankincense
saying?
and myrrh for sure.
You know, I mean, a real simple way, you know what I'm saying, since we revealing ways how to correct, you know, auras that may be a little off or whatnot. A real simple way is just regular sea salt, a sea salt bath. You know what I'm saying?
That'll cleanse you.
Yeah, that'll cleanse you real quick. You know what I'm saying? You do one of those. It's not cost effective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really low budget situation for you. You know what I'm saying? You can get it done. It works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the Christians, they can use the Christian
Holy
verses.
water.
They can use Psalms. They
Oh,
can-
for your book of Psalms.
Your book of Psalms is a good book for the Christians.
I be
you know what I'm
using the
saying?
book. I got a book that is just straight. It is just the Psalms.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's a
I
nice
actually
book.
keep one of the verses from Psalms in one of my shoes.
Which one?
You know what I'm saying?
What verse?
I think don't get me quoted wrong. I think it's Psalms 26. You know what I'm saying?
I be using
But I can
Psalms.
tell you again if it, you know.
I
if
be
I'm
using
wrong.
Psalms 82:6 against Christians. That's the only one I know off top.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
When they say ye are gods. You know what I'm
Oh, the
saying?
Most High.
Yeah, but you shall die like mortal men.
Yeah, but this one I use all the time with the Christmas tree one.
They tell you not to have a Christmas tree.
They say, yeah, for they forsake. It said,
That's the
do not
illest
take
shit
the ways of the. It said, do not take the ways of the heathen.
Hey, I pulled that shit out
Now,
at
listen,
Christmas,
listen.
Christmas one year when I was early in this
Yeah,
shit.
do not-
My
yeah.
mom was mad as a motherfucker.
Yeah, do
Nah,
not take the
bet.
ways of the heathen, for they cut off trees and flock them
Yeah.
with silver and gold. Damn, that's a Christmas tree.
It's
What
like
the
when you
fuck?
really, I was like, yeah, that's the same shit I said. The Bible saying it right here. We ain't supposed to be celebrating Christmas.
That's not what
It's
that
in the
mean,
text.
homie. That's not what that mean.
What that? I'm saying, but that's what I.
That's what
how
they told me.
That's what they told you. That's how I took it. They gonna tell you. Oh, you know what nigga always tell me? That's in the Old Testament.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, my mom came over the other day. And, I said, "Yeah, man, I think you became a Muslim, so we won't get no Christmas toys."
Once Jehovah's Witness, they'll celebrate shit.
no,
No holidays at all. Fuck your birthday
Nah,
too.
the one,
nigga.
my brother. My mother was a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, word.
Yeah, you don't
okay.
get nothing.
Nothing.
You don't get nothing.
You
Like,
go-
don't even
yeah.
fix your face to ask. Like, a holiday. But you know what was interesting about Jehovah's Witnesses, though? They broke it down to where it made so much sense as to why they didn't celebrate each one.
Right.
To where I got older and, I made my own decisions and went my own way. But, like, it took away the luster of it all. Like, it didn't,
I
because
feel
they-
like that's a dope concept, though.
you know what I
Right,
mean? Like, it
right.
really did. And so now, like, I'm not big on it. I don't want to spoil it for my kids and no shit. But it's like, shit, that really helped me open my eyes to, like, reality. Like, what the fuck is Christmas?
Yeah.
Like, that's it,
Yeah,
nowhere
yeah.
in that Bible is where it says what day he was born on. Why y'all just pick the 25th of December?
And-
You know what I mean? Like, so it's certain shit you just can't really look past. But yeah, that shit is Jehovah's Witnesses is wild. Mama, if you watching this,
The wildest thing is that they say 144,000 is going to heaven.
it's only
It's
144.
7 million people in
Yeah.
this metroplex, nigga.
Right now, though, just think about all the ones from the life before. So
Oh shit, I ain't thinking about that.
we're only
That's
thinking about
crazy
right
shit.
now. Like, think about all the centuries that's
Nigga,
passed.
You say
Because-
only 144,000?
No, I can't take that concept.
I mean, it's because it's just a misinterpretation
Station.
of the text. Because
Right.
144 is actually a frequency.
Yeah.
So the people that's operating on the frequency of 144, those is the people that's gonna make it into quote unquote heaven, not 144,000. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, they saying somebody who's basically become enlightened.
Right. I
You know
say.
what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, that's what's up.
For sure.
Yeah.
Another thing I like to do, that I feel like a lot of us was raised on, it just unknowingly, but damn near everybody, granny, wanted everybody take their shoes off at the door.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't bringing that energy in on your feet into her house. You know what I'm saying? You got to leave that shit at the motherfucking door. I think that's something that we can go back to just be controlling the energy within our own spaces. Like you said, most people is unaware of their own energy, so they don't have any malicious intent. The average individual, you know what I'm saying, when they come into your space, but energy is real. Vibes are tangible. That's why I think street dudes have an advantage when they tap into spirituality, even if you're talking about somebody like Malcolm, because we done learned from the street that vibes are real and tangible.
Yeah.
Like when niggas talking about vibes and energy, like, but in the street, that's life or death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
in the
for
pit,
real. You
or in
gotta know the
pen,
vibe.
That's life or death. You gotta know the vibe
Yeah,
off
know the
top.
vibe at the top.
You know what I'm saying? Or you could lose your life, or you could lose your money. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga could rob you, a nigga could kill you. It's so much that could go wrong from you being unaware of energy that you become accustomed to reading people's energy
Right.
at a very fast pace. And you don't
Right.
know that that's their aura. You don't know the proper terminology or whatever to call that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that'd be a blessing for niggas that participated in their life and then become enlightened and start to walk their path because they really was genuinely already operating on their frequency, being able to detect. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think like females basically give off a certain type of energy when they like you, but then they end up being like fucked up, treat you fucked up in a sense?
I had to tell women this all the time because they do a lot. Like women that are bisexual, right?
Right.
But carry themselves as masculine in the way in their appearance, in the way that they dress, and then a man will hit on them and they'll be confused as to why is that man still hitting on them. Well, you still giving off the energy of a woman that would interact with me on a physically intimate level. You know what I'm saying? And I'm aware of that. That's the only reason why I'm still engaging with you.
Right.
Because there's other women who carry themselves with that energy and they don't give it off like they would cross their line. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we aware of that. And so yeah, they give off energy. I mean, come on.
Yeah, some women that do
for
that.
one, the women, the queens are the queen of everything. The queens is the queens of vibes. That's why if it's your mama or your woman, your wife or whatever, if you bring a nigga around your woman and she tell you she don't like that nigga, like off GP, you bet not trust that nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga?
That's a fact.
She's not gonna be wrong, man, because she love you
It goes down
in a certain way, and she's seeing something that
you
we
can't
don't.
see.
Yeah, we don't have the ability to see. But
Right.
the queen gonna tell you. Your mama gonna tell you when you bring your homies to the house for the first time when you a kid. Such and such ain't shit. He ain't da da da.
Yeah.
And you might, man, mama tripping, man. You get 10 years later, mama on point.
If
like
you
a
go
tic-tac,
ahead and
man.
kick it with them too, and some shit pop off, they gonna tell you too. I told you.
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah, they gonna tell you. Because they did, because they are the first, they the protectors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That a woman is operating in the proper frequency, she gonna have that motherly spirit at all times. She
Already
gonna
that
be caring.
protective spirit, yeah.
She gonna be comforting. She gonna be protective. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be vicious when it's called for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta be careful with how you interact with a woman and the way you set the vibes for the women. See, women love incense, man. If a woman come to your house, man, and
Preach.
you got that R&B playing, shout out to Clark, baby. We gonna get you right, baby.
Listen, I not to interrupt. You finish this. I'm gonna tell you something he told me yesterday that I was like, what?
You got that R&B playing,
Yeah.
and you got them incense burning.
Love I Say album.
You know. Oh, yo, you got the Love I Say album playing.
Facts. Go ahead and throw
right?
that in there,
You
shameless
know what I'm
plug.
saying? You gotta put it on wait. You gotta put it on waiting for you. As soon as she walked through, like right before she walked through the door, when she seen you to text and say she outside, you turn on waiting for you. So boom.
Facts,
When
facts.
she come in, you got the incense lit. You done already saged and Palo Santo the room, so the vibe is right. She gonna be so relaxed that her clothes will just slide off her body. You ain't gotta do no work,
Facts,
man. You
yeah.
done already did it, man.
Yeah,
It's
my
going
man came
down.
in here and said, "Bro, all day today, I ain't listened to nothing but R&B." He was like,
Yeah.
"I'm trying to catch the vibe." So
Oh,
look,
yeah, that's
look.
what's up.
So this is the Shenanigans podcast.
Yes,
we are
sir.
here with Rakim Al-Jabbaar and Nuwamba the Great. So listen, we're gonna take a brief break and we're gonna be right back with y'all.
Right, black at you.
Cha.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What's up with it? We back.
Let's talk about how you look at somebody. Go on.
Yeah, I was talking about like, man, you know how you look at somebody and then they kind of looking back at you like, what you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Like, just know, for me, you just know I'm looking at your aura. You know what I'm saying? Really checking your aura out. You know what I'm saying?
Checking the vibes.
Checking the vibes out all the way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Not very judgmental about people and their auras, but want to stay clear from certain types of auras.
I say.
I really do, man, because
I say.
these 4 and 5 baths to keep you niggas energy away from me. This shit is crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing worse than having to. I don't want to have to take I'm cool if I could just use the soap. You know what I'm saying? When they get to calling for the herbs, and I got to pour these herbs over my head because I'd have been around people, I'm just gonna have to remove you from my life.
That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to be pouring herbs over my head 3-4 days out the week because of you.
I was just talking about Deep Element, period. Well, you know,
Oh, no, now listen, the vibes in Deep Element are crazy.
all over the place.
Bro. You can see it, man.
Yeah.
You talking about straight. I don't want to, because I got love for you. Eat my shit, old goon. But it be straight old goon activity in Deep Element, bro.
All day.
You know
SU
what I'm
too.
saying? Oh, SU out there having a field day in Deep Element.
SU was so crazy, I couldn't even believe it. The dude walk up in the colors at the crossroad, but he was a liar.
Oh, look. Look, we go to the crossroad. We walking through Deep Ellum Saturday, right? So what he just said happened. Now, Eshu is an archetype. That's in Orisha. That he governs the crossroads. You know what I'm saying? He governs communication. He the master of this dimension. Now, I'm going to divert and come back to some game I realized myself. Now, in Ifa, Eshu delivers your prayers to Oludumare, who is God, right? Now, in Christianity, Jesus, right, represents the cross, right? He governs the cross and he delivers your prayers to God, right? If you take the J, the first J and the last S off of Jesus, you're going to have Eshu. It's the same entity, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's the same archetype for this entity. So whatever. So boom, one of Eshu's numbers is 3. So we at the crossroads, and he come up. He got on red and black, them Eshu's colors, right?
Eshu colors.
He approached the Baba. And he telling some story. I'm halfway listening to him because he talking to him. I'm gonna see how he react. You know what I'm saying? And he reached in his pocket. He pulled out his wallet. He had $3. He pulled the $3 out to hand it to him, nigga. And one floats.
No, listen, the wind. Look, dude, this shit is like a movie. The wind grabbed that shit and went in a circle and it went straight into the hole, to the sewage hole.
And to the drain, nigga.
Yeah, to the drain.
The nigga was trying to catch it and everything. He reached down, trying to grab that motherfucker before it go in the drain, man. He ain't making it time.
And the dude looked like, man, he really needed that $1.
Yeah, he needed that extra dollar.
I said, but you lied though. Something happened, man, where Eshu was like, nah, he ain't getting this shit though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give him a whole 3. You know what I'm saying?
So you'll get that 2-piece.
He got that 2-piece that had to get on down the road. You know what I'm saying? Because I normally don't keep cash on me like that.
I hope he can find somewhere.
So he can have whatever's in my wallet, basically.
That 2-piece chicken for 99 cents, man. I hope he got to find the churches.
Facts.
They had that 2-piece for 89 cents, and he got him 2 legs and 2 thighs, man. You know what I'm saying?
The hottest of pieces that make you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He went and sat up under that bridge, man.
Hey.
And he enjoyed that $2 worth of chicken he blessed him with.
Man, no, listen. Right. I think Eshu jumped in his ass. Doop. You know what I'm saying? Did what he did and jumped out, and that's when that money moved. You know what I'm saying? Because,
he took it with him.
Dude, we was in L.A., same shit. Every crossroad we went to, somebody had black and red on.
Nah, the crazy one was when we was on Hollywood Boulevard. The Eshu we seen, right? This nigga, bro. The nigga stayed where we seen him first, right? We walked down, nigga look up, this nigga's right. He didn't walk with us though. But now he right here too.
He right there again, nigga.
You was the same motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, either that or we was just hella high. You know what I'm
we
saying?
Smoking that good cat. Shout out to California,
dude,
man.
Shout out
to the vibes in California.
Shout out to LA.
That's another thing. Okay, you can travel to change your energy because each city is built off of different ley lines, and these different ley lines give off a certain particular type of energy, even the way that the buildings are constructed or whatever, boom, boom, boom. So traveling helps change and shift your energy too. You know what I'm saying? You could go to another state. I was telling you, Cali made me feel prosperous. Like, I felt a lot of prosperity in California. I didn't see too many buckets. You know what I'm saying? I paid attention to that. Granted, I didn't spend no time in the hood because I don't believe in going on vacation and going to the ghetto. That's just me.
I felt tall. Like, my aura was like that tall. I felt
in
tall
Cali?
as fuck. Yeah, I felt tall in Cali.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. Yeah.
I know
for
everybody probably got a different vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Nah,
mine's completely different.
Nah,
But you was born out there though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you born under that energy, and then you could probably tell us what you felt the first time you came here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's a good example. Then that lets you know if you grew up in a black community or ghetto or whatever you want to call it, then you can tell that they're suppressing the people, and it's a certain type of energy that radiates.
Boom. We could go to that.
You know what I'm saying?
I took my son one time. I wanted him to realize something. So I drove around different hoods in Dallas. And when we got to the last one, I had given telling him all day, pay attention. I just want you to look out the window and pay attention to what you see. So when we get to the last one, I said, because we drive in the hood and drive out the hood. And the last one, now how do you know you in the hood right now? Right? Because of the energy, all hoods are constructed the same, nigga. It's going to be 20 churches, 20 liquor stores, you know what I'm saying? A couple schools, a couple playgrounds, the same grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? You know when you in a more prosperous side of town because the Chick-fil-A is going to be made out of red brick.
Facts.
For real, bro.
You know what I'm saying, nigga? The roads is going to be pristine. You know what I'm saying? And all of that plays a part in the energy that the people of this area are living and breathing in and breathing in every day. And they wonder why we go outside and be so reckless. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the energy that we are afflicted to from birth. We don't have no control over that.
You're submerged in it, in a sense. You know what I'm
created in it. You was created in it.
Yeah.
You spent them first 10 months in your mama womb in it.
Yeah.
And then you came out in it. And now you raised in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna put no sprouts in the hood. They don't want us on that vibe.
Nah.
We don't need the good food vibes. We need the vibe that the low vibrational food gives us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The dollar cheeseburger. That's what they wanted us to be raised up off of. You know what I'm saying? I know goddamn vegetables. Shit is real. The vibes is real. Vibes are tangible, man. That shit is not just no saying or no shit to play with. You need to learn how to be conscious of your personal energy and conscious of the energy of the people that you're interacting with on a daily basis.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they say you are the company that you keep. That's why Granny will tell you that. The birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah.
Traditionally.
Because y'all got to be on the same vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you ain't going to get along.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to operate on the same
frequency. I mean, the vibe, the frequency might be in the same spectrum or whatever.
It ain't going to be too far off. Yeah,
that makes sense?
If a nigga is on, I use the radio. Because if you on 94.5, if you got the proper dial, you can turn it to 94.3. You might still hear a little bit of 94.5. It just won't be clear. So you might be somebody who's on 94.5 and your partner might be on 94.3. That nigga ain't gonna be on 104.5. That's too far off.
No, it's too far off.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna mesh. And then we know that's true if we're using the radio because those are two different vibes and two different sounds.
I mean, think about it. You know, hip hop, R&B, soul, jazz, etc. They're on different vibes for different frequencies. You know what I'm saying?
And that's even when Ye. When Ye, he got the interview when he talking about the 808 and how the 808 affects the body, where that hits you at.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hits in the heart.
Yeah, even my father, Ibashe Big Al.
Yeah.
They music contain, they bass go so low, part of their bass is so low that the human ear can't hear it.
True.
It only affects the animals. You know what I'm saying? But of course, we can't hear it, but it's still affecting the body. It's still moving you in a certain way, and you are completely unaware of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These are frequencies and energies. This is proof of energy being tangible and how you could be manipulated by these energies if you're unaware. You know what I'm
True indeed. I mean, the dolphins and the whales do it all the time. They can affect the whole ocean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Through the harmonics.
Yeah. True indeed.
That's why I like ancient languages too, because unlike English, the ancient languages are harmonic. You know what I'm saying? If you hear Arabic speaking Arabic, if they go to praying, it's gonna sound like they singing.
Yeah.
You know what
So how do you feel about the fairies or whatever, and the frequencies of the fairies and stuff? Do you feel like, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga just said the fairies like that shit was normal, nigga. That nigga jumped off the cliff, nigga, on this set. Go ahead, though. Come on.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? The fairies, the little fairy chicks.
I mean, I feel like
you know what I'm saying? How you feel about
I feel like
the
it's
queens?
it's yin and yang to everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna have some fairies just out here
Yeah.
doing good. You know what I'm saying? Tending to the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think like because we live in a sexist type of environment, right? I mean, in a society, you know what I'm saying? Everything is based on sex, based on sexuality in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Do you believe like certain vibes exist or whatever that that is more prevalent than others?
But yeah, I think that Western society, because that's what I was raised in, I can't really speak outside of that. But I got a song on Firebird called The Yellow Prism, right? I called it The Yellow Prism because the third chakra is yellow. You know what I'm saying? That's the solar, right?
Yeah, solar plexus.
But the first three chakras, I feel like our world is trapped in that. And you're going to have a lot of sexual energy in that. You know what I'm saying? Even if we go from if we was to try to add the Orishas and we say we're going from Shango to Oshun, right? You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a lot of sexual energy in there, and it's a lot of clashing. I feel like we trapped there, though.
Right.
And I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything is hypersexualized. And then sex just becomes something like, I was finna say an afterthought, but it becomes recreational instead of it having a purpose.
Yeah, you know what? I look at it like this. I said that sexuality is an inverted version of spirituality.
I feel like
You understand what I'm saying?
I feel like healthy sexuality is a part of spirituality, though.
Healthy sexuality deals with the body, not being in the mind. Hey, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean, kind of, sort of.
Okay, so what I mean by that is like real motherfuckers that really have the real sex. They really, it's really an out of body experience in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Where it doesn't, it's not a thought process.
A fleshly thing.
Yeah, it's not a thought process at all. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean it's not a thought process?
Like you're not really using your mind. You're not really using this mind. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
I don't think I'm high in the motherfucker.
Huh?
I think I just played.
That might be it. That might play a part in
You
it.
high in the bitch for sure. We know that. I don't know what the fuck you talking
Yeah,
about.
because I know you can't go.
I was trying to catch
I
it.
think I know what you're trying to say, but what the fuck you saying, nigga? Hell no.
The shit is not mental in a sense. That's what I was trying to say.
What is it, dude?
You know what I'm saying? It's spiritual.
But that's what I'm saying. They one and the same, though.
Yeah, but you will transcend out of that shit once it becomes spiritual.
But it's still sex, though.
No, sex is just the act.
Right, but now that action has became spiritual.
Yeah, it becomes spiritual, but then it's like you leave you leave this delusion.
Okay, if I sit here and focus all of my ashe and send it into my hand, my right hand,
Yeah.
and then I slap the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Was that spiritual or did I slap the shit out of you?
If you slap the shit out of me,
That's the same thing.
then we're
you
gonna
just
turn
said,
the whole
though.
goddamn studio over this motherfucker.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, motherfucker.
if you aware of the vibe,
Yeah.
if you aware of the vibe of the individual that you're interacting with sexually, right?
Yeah.
You should not participate in intercourse and then feel drained or tired afterward. If you're doing
Yeah,
it the
I
right
agree.
way, that's a building mechanism. Whether you are building or creating another life,
Right.
Yeah.
whether you are using that sex to create abundance for your family, whatever it is that you're trying to create, that action is about creation and it should amplify your ashe or your energy. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing that,
Right.
then you basically doing what a lot of us do, being raised in the Western world, is just acting on a very mundane, animalistic way. You know what I'm saying? And just fucking.
Facts.
It's just fucking. But it's supposed to be more than that. I think that's what you're saying, but I don't think that it takes away from the sex
Yeah, I'm
by
saying
bringing in the spirituality.
Yeah.
And I think you have to use your mind to be consciously aware of not just behaving like an animal and elevating yourself up to that next level.
Right. It's all about control.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You gotta have control.
Yeah, you got to.
And have control to not have control.
See, there you go.
I'm just telling the truth.
No, that's the truth. It just ain't too easy.
Okay, translate.
For the average mind to grasp that.
Once you have control and you have sex, you're supposed to buck wild, act buck wild with
You're
it.
supposed to be free.
You're supposed to be free. You know what I'm saying? If not,
free.
then you are most definitely fucking up.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're supposed to be completely free.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you gotta know the vibe of the person that you're dealing with, and know that you can be free with. You gotta know the vibe of yourself first. That's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? When you aware of your vibe, you're gonna be able to be aware of the vibes that you interact with, and then you know the do's and don'ts of the who's and the don'ts, who you should fuck with, who you shouldn't fuck with.
Right, real
on
talk.
any level. Even if it's platonically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
The vibes of the situation are still important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would agree with you on all that. You know what I'm saying? So basically,
Is this what we got to expect from the Shenanigans?
Yeah, man, a whole lot of deep, thought-provoking conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Me getting stuck sometimes.
A lot of weed.
Yeah.
A lot of shrooms.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk. We're gonna have deep intellectual conversations, thought-provoking things that I feel like that our community should be speaking about that doesn't often get spoken on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Things that go overlooked that we need to address. And a lot of that, I feel like, as far as with me being a black man, is the way that we interact with our women. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's an area that needs to heavily be addressed. I think we learning more and more about the ways that the men who raised us and raised them interacting with women, it just wasn't right. So a lot of things that we overlook in our community that we need to get a hold of. You know what I'm saying? We all know the girls that was talking to the grown men in school, and we just act like that shit is normal. Like it's a rites of passage for a woman to be 15 fucking with a man that's 22.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's something we gotta get a hold on. We gotta speak on that, and you know what I'm saying? Address that. And I know some of them conversations are not easy for people to have, but
they need to be had.
They need to be had. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rakim Al-Jabbaar.
Yes, sir.
Nuwamba in here.
Peace.
This is the Shenanigans, man. Episode 1.
Yes, sir.